Anime girls and whether or not I could beat them in a fight. Hey guys, it's Eden here, also known as the coolest war criminal on the internet, and today, just like always, I'm here to abuse some anime girls. However, instead of tearing apart their bodies limb by limb in Photoshop, today we are going to head over to my favorite website on the internet. No, not Enhen. We are going to go to the all-holy tiermaker.com. You see, I tweeted saying, reply to this tweet with your waifu/husbando or just your favorite anime character in general, and I will put them on a tier list in accordance to whether I could beat them in a fight or not. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling up our sleeves, and in this video, we are going to get violent. I made another video like this one just a couple months ago, and it was super well received. So, well, here we are again. If you have any other ideas for videos I can do in this format, or just want to help me out, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if this video hits 10,000 likes, I will make another one relatively soon. So please don't be afraid to get violent with the like button. Anyways, let's fight some anime girls and put them on a tier list. First up is the brand new waifu on the streets. Everybody's going absolutely crazy about her. The new Samsung virtual assistant. Yes, it's a fucking phone. Now, this new Samsung virtual girl is indeed incredibly attractive, but by far her specialty is simply the amount of lewd art that has been drawn of her. Twitter artists wasted no time. A quick trip, accompanied by an adult, of course, to Rule 34 will show you everything that you need to know. Seriously, there is just so much. It's horrifying. How does this much art get made in such a short span of time? Oh my god. Oh dear god. So when it comes to me fighting the Samsung virtual assistant mano a mano, I'm afraid to say that I would lose. But it wouldn't be because she's a sentient AI selling her data to China. No. It would be for the simple fact that I would be going against the entire internet and an army of countless artists who just really want to fuck her. This one-on-one fight in reality would be one on millions, and I would suffer a crushing and agonizing defeat. The virtual assistant may be extremely attractive, but at the end of the day, I would lose in combat. She's going over here. Whatever. Next up is our beloved Senko-san. But this is no ordinary Senko-san. This is the rematch of a lifetime. It would seem as if Senko-san has been training furiously since our last battle. If you're new to my channel, it's a bit of a running gag that I like abusing Senko-san in almost all of my videos. But Twitter user I'm Bat submitted a version of Senko-san that's just a little bit different from the original. Now, normal Senko-san would be a walk in the park. Of course, I'd let her step on me first, but I'd easily beat her up afterwards and probably enjoy the process of doing so for the simple fact that I hate Senko-san. But this specific rendition of Senko-san, if you will, is simply built different. And yeah, I think it's pretty obvious I wouldn't stand a chance. I have to wave the white flag against Senko-san for the first time ever. I know, truly heartbreaking. It's like the death of Kim Jong-il. Kawaii subscribers are rolling in their graves right now. Feel free to leave a comment as to where you think it'd end up. Me fighting this super strong Senko-san? Personally, I think roided Senko-san would go somewhere around here on the tier list. Twitter user Centaurus XYZ submitted Mio Akiyama from K-On! Now, considering Mio Akiyama is the most violent and physical of all of them, that may make one consider that this could be an even fight, but I am here to remind you that she is just a Japanese girl, only 5'3". I could easily win this fight. So in order to make it fair, I decided to fight all 5 K-On! Girls at once. I know by saying this, I'm probably living out some weird deviant art fanfiction that already exists, but the point still stands. If I were to fight the entirety of Hokago Tea Time, including the fucking turtle, it would probably end up right about here. Twitter user Draketh submitted Urabe Mikoto. Now, I don't really know who this is. Apparently, they're the main character from Mysterious Girlfriend X, so that's pretty cool. I've never watched it, but a lot of people submit her. I see her every single time, so I decided to include her. She must be some real waifu material. I don't know. Anyways, she doesn't look that strong, but she does look mysterious. Am I right, guys? I'll put her right here. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing me absolutely destroy little anime girls, so I'll even the playing field out of it. Twitter user Bowstar122 submitted Sephiroth from, I think he's from Final Fantasy? I don't know. To be completely honest with you, I don't need to know anything about this man, Smash, Final Fantasy, or anything at all, because if you look at this man, you just know he has so much fucking sex. He is the living embodiment of sex. And quite frankly, I'll be the first one to admit, I don't stand a chance. Just like my tank waifus, I'm gonna have to place him all the way on the far right. Next up is Yuka from TOUHOU, which was submitted by Outcast Ray. Which TOUHOU? I don't know, because I honestly don't know what the fuck TOUHOU is. You see, people keep asking me to make a video about it, but to be honest, I just like the music, memes, and the plushies, so don't expect any knowledge from me on this subject. But I do know a little bit about Yuka. Whether my knowledge comes entirely from Touhou Hentai Dojinshi or not, well, I'll let you be the decider of that. So Yuka is a very sadistic person. Very sadistic. But she's also the final boss of Touhou Lotus Land Story. Now, I was pretty good at dodgeball as a kid. I'm pretty skinny, pretty flexible, but this, I don't know if I can handle handle all this. I don't know how many. That's a lot of dodging. So Yuka would probably annihilate me, even more so than Senko-san. But you see, at least I would enjoy it in the process. But the Yuka submitted is actually a Yuka Fumo, aka the Fumo I own. So I could actually recreate how the fight would go down in real life. So basically, yeah, I mean, that's it. It ain't all that hard to beat a Fumo. Let's put real Yuka here and Fumo Yuka over here. Twitter user Lance Arcter submitted Bunny Girl Senpai from the anime Bunny Girl Senpai. Now, Mai is a pretty generic waifu. I don't know how this happened. I feel like when the anime aired, it was pretty low-key. I could tussle with the muscle. If Mai is a bunny, then I'm the fox. If she was the prey, then I am the predator. I could handle Mai with ease. She's probably going to end up right about here. Twitter user Go Diego Go submitted the blue thing. Now, I hate to steal Rev's meme, but please allow me to say that I would fight this woman given the first opportunity. And lucky for me, even though she is in a fantasy world with incredibly strong magical powers, she is, well, you know, useless. So I could still kick her ass. I also love the meme they used for this image, the smart fella versus fart smella. This image has literally been sitting in the back of my head for months. It refuses to go away. I just keep thinking fucking fart smella and laughing at the worst times. Anyways, Aqua would be a pretty fair fight, all things considered, but I would lean the match ever so close to a win for me. I'd put her right around here. Twitter user Fuck Grammarly submitted Officer Jenny, who, might I add, is literally wielding a gun. First of all, since when do they have guns in the Pokemon world? Second of all, I'm not quite sure what you expect me to do against something like this. What, you want me to dodge a bullet? It ain't happening, buddy. Officer Jenny is going over here. A cab, more like all cops are Jenny, am I right? That's the Pokemon lore. That's a pokey theory. Okay, so now that I've done a character that I clearly don't stand a chance against, it's time to bring back the little babies who are easy to fight. Twitter user Big Bruh submitted Goku. Once again, I'm not sure why people even replied with Goku. I'm almost certain that at this point I've made it evidently clear that Goku simply does not stand a chance against me. Far, far left, all the way over here. Stop asking me the same question. It's honestly really getting annoying at this point. Twitter user Baby Goose submitted Rin Shima, also known as Shima Rin, also known as Shima Rin. Anyways, Rin is probably pretty strong. She goes camping and is pretty outdoors and whatnot, but she's also very short and small, so I'd honestly consider this a pretty decent matchup. But you see, my friend hiding in public actually likes Shima Rin a lot, so much so that he actually wants to be her. So with that in mind, to a certain extent, this will inherently be a 2-on-1 fight, since I know he's willing to die for her, which any man should be for his waifu. So I'm gonna have to put Shima Rin over here. Twitter user Biggie Cheese submitted Korone from Hololive. Now, I've never been the biggest fan of animal abuse. I definitely put it lower on the abuse tier list, probably right above child abuse, but just below drug abuse. But if it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you are going to get. I might lose my fingers in the process, but Korone would probably go right about here. And last but not least, it's everyone's favorite little mouse. Rat? I honestly don't know. Nazrin from TOUHOU. Nazrin from TOUHOU is really cool. She can do all the Fortnite dances, and I can't personally say the same. But at the end of the day, she's going down. She would easily make the biggest mistake. She'd be way too focused on the cheese that she wouldn't even notice the trap, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, that's about it. Huge thanks to Capitan, Pursuant Puddle, Bread and Butter, Light Honey Girl, Seth, Duncan Nugget, Dusk Seraphim, Evan, Everly 2, Rashapa, Jeffy Games, Marquise Harper, Mental Penalty, Mitsu, MVDW, Praise the Nerf, Rodney, iClap, Isaac, and all my other patrons on Patreon.com.